Well, hello everyone. I hope you're all doing well. Well, today's video I'm thinking out loud basically and talking it over with you guys, and let's see what you think. Yeah, today is, well, the last few weeks it wasn't easy for me. In a good way, actually. I don't know if I don't know if I mentioned it, but I run a company that deals with development, block management, that lines, and we have contracts with various local authorities, with private investors in various parts of the country, from north to the coast, south. Yeah, this business has been run by a family. My grandfather, my father, now is under my watch. The last few weeks, I have been backwards and forwards up north. Meaning, today is Monday, Monday the 17th. And very shortly I have to travel back up north and stay with a project that we won a few weeks ago. I've been working on it quite a long time. It's a big deal for the company, and I got to be hands-on. So most of the week up north, and then come back for the weekend, and then go back again. And I should have really traveled yesterday, but I decided to give myself a day extra and travel today. Yeah. So I was thinking while I was away, now all the reviews that you've been watching the last few weeks, mainly the La Tabacaria, the Victorian line, and the Drakes, have been all pre-recorded. Yeah, I haven't been in my office for quite some time now, for quite a few weeks. I miss it. I miss my busy but yet easier schedule to manage. Yeah, so this was sort of a background to what I'm about to talk about. So, if you noticed lately in the channel, hasn't been so many uploads as of late. Is the camera straight here? 1 minute. Yeah. Hasn't been so many uploads. I used to upload quite a few videos in the beginning, like sort of 3 times a week. Then it went down to 2, and now it's sort of stuck to weekends only. The reason is, well, I have got not much to review, to be honest. Yeah, I haven't got much to review, and I'll explain why. When I first started the channel in 2019, it was a exciting time. Mouse Along RTA, that is really my vape. That's what I vape all day long, with naturally extracted tobacco. That's what defines me, and that was somehow evolved with this channel that is mainly focused on Mouse Along RTAs and naturally extracted tobacco liquids. It was then exciting. First off, the Mouse Along RTAs, even the mid-budget, a bit more expensive, it was sort of evolving in a fast-paced, one after another, and it was super exciting to try them all and then to go up a notch better, a bit better. I mentioned this subject once in a different context, but eventually in 2022 the vape scene started to change. First off, Mouse Along RTAs have reached the pinnacle. The last ones I reviewed are amazing quality, high-end, mid-budget, everyone in their own type of category, amazing quality. How could you improve on the max? You can't. So when in 2022, end of 21, I can't remember exactly, they started with this borrow tank, bridges, AIOs. I was quite intrigued. It was a new concept. After reviewing a few, I came to the realization that it's really a concept that's been seen before on a Mouse Along RTA, but in a miniature size with a faff to change the wick and coil and prone to leaks. Yeah. So I didn't really go down that rabbit hole because I said, it's not for me. Yes, it looks very nice. You get these beautiful mods and the beautiful bridges with all sorts of logos and pictures on them and different panels, and it's beautiful for those who enjoy this type of thing. Yes, it is compact, easy to carry in a pocket, but so is this, side by side with the K-Phone. So in the beginning I thought, yeah, this is something. It's compact, easy to carry, perfect for to carry every day. But then I realized that this is, as I said, a miniature RTA deck with a hassle to change the wick and to recoil. It's just too small, everything is tiny, and yeah, it wasn't for me. Right, so then pod kits and AIOs and disposables. Man, disposables have taken over big time. Well, I must be honest with you, I am, I travel a lot, as I said before, and I meet all sorts of people. So most of the vapors vape disposables. It's got some reason to it, that it's like cigarettes. You just vape it, throw it in the bin, and pick up another one. The flavors are quite good. The problems with disposables are that you all know. I don't want to go into the problems with disposables because that's not the video about, but one of them is the high nicotine content. Thankfully in England, the maximum is 2%, 20 milligram. Okay, I can live with that, although I'm vaping 0.9 equivalent, 9 milligram. But I've seen many who vape 5% nic salt disposables. That's 50 milligram, man. I smoked a packet a day with minimum 2 cigars per day, and the maximum I vaped was 18 milligram freebase. That's 1.8. Crazy. And you see them quite young. That is the problem with disposables. Besides the element of the environmental impact. Okay, I'm not going to go into now disposables. I don't want to wave away from the subject. So, coming forward now to 2023, April 23, the vaping scene is completely different to when I started this channel. Completely different. Nothing for me as a Mouse Along RTA vapor, and that what defines my channel. It's got my personal touch on it, is nothing new. Nothing new. Yes, you will say there is plenty high-end Mouse Along RTAs that haven't tried. Well, first of all, if you watch my video how to decide if to upgrade or not, what I preach, I try to keep myself. Now you tell me, any Mouse Along RTA that I will purchase, would it be so different than the ones I reviewed or the ones I'm holding now in my hand, the K-Phone-X? Would it? No. Between 95 to 100%, they're all more or less at the top of the game. And most of them are today in clones. You can't get the originals. So, yeah, so that is not really a reason for me to go ahead and do it and buy it. Mid-budget, Have you seen even the mainstream these days? No Mouse Along RTAs. It might change in a few months, I'm not sure, but at the moment, nothing is out there that grabs my attention. Nothing at all. It's all AIOs, pot kits, and disposables, or boiler tanks and bridges. That's not really my forte at all. It's not where I am. Yeah. Well, naturally extracted tobacco is my main vape. So I could always review naturally extracted tobacco from my 3 favorite vendors, La Tabacaria, Marca Nature Vape, Juice Cabin and Drake's. To go buy naturally extracted tobacco from the US, for instance, now Black Note came up with a special blend, and that is really more or less like the e-cig from La Tabacaria or the dry for pod, the extra dry for pod or the original for pod. The problem is 60 mil. The price is nearly $40 without shipping. How can I review a liquid that most vapors will tell me, are you joking? $40 without shipping, which shipping is going to cost you like sort of a high-end Mouse Along RTA. It does not make sense at all. So if Black Note don't send me the liquid, I do not buy it. It's no point. If they send it to me, okay, fine. Yeah, so question of mine is, where does the channel, I'm on a cross point at the moment, and I was thinking about this while I was away up north, and you know, I've got quite a lot of time to think while I'm on the train. Where do we go from here? Where does this channel go from here? Henceforth. I've got a few more Drake's reviews left to do. 2 of them is a new liquid by Greek Basma. Actually, I went and bought it myself. Well, I asked someone to buy it for me. Yeah, so, well, I'm not sure where we're heading with this channel, to be honest. Now, for me, this channel was a source of enjoyment. I did enjoy the journey, the vaping journey of NET Vaper. Very, very good, very well. I mean, I really enjoyed it. Not only the reviews, that I enjoy exploring new gear as a hobbyist. Vaping side, my personal vaping side, I'm covered. I've got plenty Mouse Along RTAs to keep me going for a lifetime. And I've got plenty naturally extracted tobacco, and I could always go and buy from my popular vendors. As I said, yeah, that's no problem. But as the hobbyist side, the reviewing side, I enjoyed it very much. And also I enjoyed very much the social aspect of this channel, the interaction with you. I got to know quite a few of you through the channel, although I never met. But according to your questions, according to the replies and the comments and the emails, I got to know people that I would have otherwise never met or never been in contact with. That is so nice. On a platform that like-minded people to myself, clever, intelligent, well-mannered, you know, created a clean, fit for all channel that no one, no matter what's your background, can feel comfortable in it and not to get offended. No drama, no, you know, no side vaping. 100% pure vaping chat. Yeah. And that is amazing. And that is for me a bit of a shame to lose, really. But the question is, what is the point? You see, I made myself a red line that I'm not going to review products for the sake of review, just to keep the channel going. If you check my email, my inbox, it is full with requests to review pod kits, AIOs, disposables. Well, I've got so many, they're already going to spam. All sorts of requests, from software to running shoes to you name it. This is not what this channel is all about. I never made money from this channel. I don't want to make money from this channel. I don't want to be obliged to any particular company or vendor to review it according to their timetable, except for named few. I never agreed to receive products from them. For that reason, I do not want to be obliged to review it. You know, you get under pressure, I need to review it within a reasonable amount of time, because they send it to me for free, so-called free, because it's quite a lot of work doing the review. But it's just not worth it for me. So a lot of times I tell vendors or manufacturers or companies, thank you very much for your offer, I'll buy it myself. I could afford it, thank you very much, and I'll review it on my own time. For £30, £40, £50, I'm not selling myself cheap. Yeah. So this channel was never a means of revenue, that's for sure. It was a means of satisfaction, of fulfillment, of sharing a mutual hobby with like-minded people, and that was for me enjoyment, to help others like-minded, to talk about it. This was part of the channel for me. So, but I come now to a point where I need to decide what's next. I haven't got nothing interesting to review anymore. Should I say, well, NET Vaper, vaping journey started in 2019 and ended 2023. Or keep the channel going, and when I've got something to review, I'll review. So it might be a gap of a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, all depending on what I find. I'm not going to review, as I said, just to keep it going. So it has to be something within my interest, Mouse Along RTAs and naturally extracted tobacco. So naturally extracted tobacco, I can carry on reviewing, but how many liquids could I review week after week? You know, people want to see something different. And I understand that. But there's nothing different for me to offer. Yeah. I mean, even a new Mouse Along RTA comes out tomorrow. Would it be so different than the ones I reviewed already? So just to review it for the sake of review, well, if it is from Ambition Mods, or, you know, from Steam Crave, the one that I vape, I like, the companies I like, or Vomesto, or, you know, the Dwarf, the Fev, you know, those I enjoyed. Probably there's quite a few more that I haven't just named, but you can check my channel and see the trend, you know. For sure I'll review it, but nothing is coming out. Nothing is coming. It's just AIO, pods, disposables. It's a complete different vaping scene than I'm used to, than there used to be. Yeah, so I'm not sure what where's this channel going. So that's why I decided, you know what, let me ask you guys what you think. You're all intelligent, you're all like-minded to me. What do you think I should do? Should everything comes to an end, everything, you know, the best thing in the world comes to an end eventually. Life itself comes to an end eventually as well. And say, okay, it was a good run, enjoyable run. It was a very enjoyable journey on all fronts. Okay, that's it, done. Next. Or say, well, keep it. Well, anyway, I wasn't planning to delete the channel because there's quite a lot of relevant information there. Most of the Mouse Along RTAs that I reviewed are still relevant, and the naturally extracted tobacco is for sure relevant, and other gear that I reviewed that's even non-naturally extracted, like the Victorian line, that most probably you watched the last two that I pre-recorded last night. If it went according to schedule, yeah, of course. So, you know, I just lost my chain of thought. Yeah, so I'll just review when something comes up. And just, so I was talking about not deleting the channel. So a lot of information is still relevant. So the channel will stay there. And of course I'll reply to comments and all, you know. But the question is, okay, how long can you keep a channel going without uploading new content? And I'll tell you something else. I know quite a few suggested to me, why don't you do live chats instead? Because I spoke about this problem with a few people. And they said, why don't you do live chats instead of reviewing? I said, well, it's not my forte, live chats. I've done it a few times. It was very nice, but I was busy reading the comments. And how long could I do live chats? 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks? What is there so much to talk about if I don't review new products? How much could you talk about products that I reviewed already? I don't think that is the way forward for me. It's not my forte, live chats, you know? I'm not good at it. I haven't got enough experience. Yeah, so I don't think live chats is just there to keep the channel going. Oh, I forgot. I've got one Mouse Along RTA left to review. Now I'll tell you this. There was a subscriber to this channel. I nearly forgot to mention this actually. His name is Gary, GMP. He is an Italian fanatic. Well, I think all his ancestry are from Italy. I think he himself, most of his family live in Italy. I'm not sure 100%, but, and actually I met him through the channel. He emailed me about a few things, and then we started chatting on the email, what you do, blah, blah, blah. Then I realized that he's in a similar line to mine in a different way. And I said, you know, I could use your services. And we met up. He's such a lovely guy, so Italian with his temperament, larger than life type of guy, you know. Anyway, he is the one who introduced me to the HC, Mouse Along RTA as well. So anyway, he says to me, Nathan, I bought you a high-end clone, Italian company. I'm not going to mention the name until I review this Mouse Along. He says to me, you must try it. This is amazing vape. Okay, I said to him, all right, give it a go. So anyway, when I get it, I'll review it. But that is the only one in the pipeline. Well, it's not from the pipeline, by the way. No. So that I'm looking forward to try it, but it's a clone. He said he could try the original. He can't get the original. He said it's a very well done clone. So I'll wait for it. It takes time to come from China. Anyway, so that's one review, and I've got, as I said, a few more from Drake's, and well, that's so. You know, so I might. So you tell me what I should do. Call it a day, and beautiful day today, but it's a bit chilly. Give me a second. It's my most favorite time in the morning. This gives me the energy for the week. You know, I'm traveling now up north. I'll be there till most probably the end of the week. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah. So you tell me what I should do. I decided to bring it to you. You, my subscribers, who've been with me for quite a while. What do you think I should do? Keep the channel going with occasional reviews if something comes up, and if not, just, you know, stay idle. Or to call it a day and not to delete the channel, but put on the sort of capital letters, channel closed. And yeah, And that is it. So NET Vapor's journeys, vaping journeys come to an end. What do you think? Has it come to an end? Not sure myself. Yeah, so yeah, I would love to hear your comments, your thoughts, your feedback, ideas, and you know, and advice. Yeah. Rightio. So this was the video all about. I'm gonna get going. Got a long journey ahead. Hopefully in 2 weeks' time, I should be back full-time back in the office. To my busy but routine type of schedule. Yeah. So, you know, most of the team are with me on the site. This team, I must say something, because without them, I wouldn't be able to review anything. You know, it was times I had 3 reviews a week, and I said to them, you know, I can't manage, it's too much. Where would I have time to review such gears? So fast moving at those days. I said, Nathan, don't you worry. You just record your review and we will deal with everything. They used to deal with everything from the information in the description to the thumbnail to the editing, everything. I just recorded. And even that sometimes was time-wise, you know, a bit pressurizing. But without them, no way. They're such a loyal bunch. Oh yeah. Yeah, true, I look after them very well, but they do all this on their free time. I don't pay them per se for doing it. But they enjoy doing it. They love doing it. Most of them are vapors now as well. And they use all my gear. Yeah, I don't think any of them bought anything. Except for one. He normally buys all my stuff. He buys himself as well. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, so without them I wouldn't manage. And then most of them are now coming with me up north. My son-in-law is staying in the main office. Run things until I'm back, so it's 2 weeks' time. So all the reviews is pre-recorded. Yeah. Rightio, so I'll wait for your feedback and I'll wait for your comments and ideas, and we'll see what we decide to do. So maybe it'll be sort of a follow-up update on the channel to let everyone know what was decided. Yeah, okay, so let me make my way. Finish my coffee and need to refill the tank. K-Phone X. Matafina in here. Delicious. All right, so have a nice day, and I'm looking forward for your comments and feedback and ideas. All right, so until the next time, take care, enjoy your vape. Bye bye for now.